How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jilly. I'm Will, and today we're getting it played with a little bit more Final Girl. So I debated, was I going to pick this up? Was I not going to pick it up? Was I just going to wait for the crowdfunding? But I figured, people want content as soon as stuff comes out. So good news for you in twofold. One, you get to see me fail at this playthrough. And two, there's going to be an extra copy of this available once my Kickstarter arrives that we'll be giving away for charity. So if you're not aware, we are culling for charity. We have a lot of games that we are giving away. You can follow the link down below to our Extra Life page where you can donate some money and get some games, some promos, or even some prototypes. Games like this will also be up for charity as well. Or I may make like a little bundle because I will have 3 expansions so far. Plus, I do have a storage box that I didn't use, and I think a Season 1 playmat. So I may make it a bundle. Whether I do that as a giveaway or whether I do it as just a charity and you can select the whole thing, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But either way, if you want to know when that goes up for donation or when it's going to be available, make sure down below you hit that subscribe button. With that said, let's go ahead and flip over, and we're going to go through what this is. This is a more complex one. This is, again, my 4th playthrough of Final Girl. So I had a bad demon playthrough because the room was possessed, because the camera was going wonky things, the sound went into wonky things. It was a horrible, so it never made it to YouTube unless you happen to be watching it live. So then I did Mort, so I did the Shriek, and then I did the demon a second time. So you can watch those 2 playthroughs. But this is I guess my 4th playthrough. It is more complicated. We're going to go over that complexity. So first thing is Volk'ar is our baddie that we're going up against. The main special rules all resolve around revealing him, around his concealed state or his visible state. It's a her. Got it in my head, her. So basically, during the game, we're going to have to reveal movement cards. You can see them up here in the top corner. And we're going to lay them either face up or face down, depending if there's an eyeball or a slash through the eye. Those movements are going to be used whenever we have to reveal Volk'ar, right? And so the couple ways that we can reveal her path, one is there is an icon, which when I did the unboxing, I was like, why has it got 4 eyes? Well, that's why. This is when you're going to reveal that she's moving. The second is if we go to add a 6th movement card, it automatically reveals the path. There are things we're going to have to remember in terms of resolving the action, so I'll probably referring back to this at that point. And then the last one is if we try to attack where we think she is. So this is kind of like a hidden movement game. We've got to figure out, like, where is she moving, or where do we think she's going to move based on those cards being face up or face down. So the way that we're going to be able to figure that out is we do have this new track card ability. And with this track card, so I get this to zoom low enough, there we go. With this track card, basically, if we fail, we lose some of our horror, and then we do have to put another card face down. If we get a 1, we get to reveal 1 movement card, but of course not the origin card. So there's 1 card that's already there face down with the origin token on it. If we get 2, we get to reveal 2, not the origin card. And then if you get 3 success, meaning we've had to have gotten our horror down, we get to reveal the origin card or 2 other cards. So basically where they have her put on the map isn't her true origin, I'm guessing. All right. So that is how her thing works. The next thing is when we want to attack, we will designate an area. We are going to be putting this token on. Hey, Val. Val. I'm just going with Val. Hey, Val. I've been waiting to see how this one plays. Yeah, I saw the Van Ryder playthrough with AJ and his son. So I watched that. It did not seem easy. And I'm not a professional at this game, so we're going to watch this train wreck happen together. All right, so I will attack. I will select which location I want to attack in. I'll roll the dice, and then we'll basically put attack tokens here. And then once that happens, right, we're going to reveal the movement that she's going in to see if she actually was where I thought she was, where she was concealed. So that is attacking. The next is when she is concealed, there's certain rules about like effects that say place her or do things with her. If she's concealed, then instead we're going to treat where this marker is that was there. You weren't sure either. Yeah. So yeah, victims don't panic during the panic phase because they don't know where she is to panic. Yeah, so that is how she works. The next is the location. So Pesadilla Verde. Pesadilla. No. I is E and E is I in Spanish. Yeah. Pesadilla. No. Yeah, I makes an E. So Pesadilla. Yeah. Pesadilla Verde. My Spanish is horrible. Audrey's gonna watch this and be like so disappointed in me. But yeah, so in this one specifically, the difference is we have soldiers helping us out. Somebody mentioned in the comments it'd be nice if we had some green ones. I did have some green meeples, and I was Pesadilla. Well, you go yeah, but I had to stop doing Mexican Spanish, or I guess some other country's Spanish, where the LL makes a Y, and I have to do Colombian Spanish, where the LL makes a ja. And I can't do Argentinian Spanish, where the LL does a cha. Yeah. That's what happens. You got to speak Spanish the way your wife wants you to. And I don't speak it very well to begin with. But yeah, so I tried the green meeples, and the problem was because of the top-down cam and everything. For me, it would have been fine, but for you guys, it would have been impossible to see where they are. So technically, the yellow is better for us. I did have some red ones too, but I'm like, I didn't want to do red ones. Either way, so the soldiers basically have two things going for them. One is we can tell them to do things. We have this action tableau over here. See if this actually goes down there. Yeah. So we have this little action tableau. If you notice, almost everything is locked at the very beginning. There are also restrictions. Our soldiers are dumb, untrained, and they don't know anything. So right now they do friendly fire. So we have to roll a die, and on a 1 to 2, they kill each other. If we want to save them, so for example, these two guys here, if we wanted to save them, it costs us 2 time to save them. This one here is their damage is the number of soldiers divided by 2 and rounded down. So 1 soldier does nothing. A group of 2 soldiers only does 1 damage. A group of 3 soldiers only does 1 damage, right? The other thing is their attack range is 0. So they can only attack in their space. They can't even shoot downrange yet. We do get to at least move by placing one of these cubes here. We can move them, and then they're going to move off as the rounds go on, so we can get our actions back. And then they can attack, but again, you want a group of them together to be able to properly attack. That is pretty much it for them. Now, the way we do that, of course, is by training our soldiers. So we can train our soldiers here. I don't know if that's focusing the way we wanted to or not. Basically, on a failure, we have to lock an upgrade that's already done. That's not good. Or we take our hard track, lose 3 time, and have to completely end our turn. If we get 1, we get to upgrade 1 item, but it costs us 3 time. If we get 2 successes, then we get to unlock an upgrade, and it only costs us the normal 1 time. I guess that's the way they're offsetting all the power we're going to get from these soldiers if they don't all die. That's pretty much it for the soldiers. There's 2 things on the map. One, we have the Huey here. So, of course, we can get as many guys as we want onto the... Oh, gotta zoom back out. We can get as many guys as we want on the Huey. Once we get them on the Huey and we rescue them, this goes away. Now, there is an event card, I guess, that'll have it come back. The next thing is the river. We can only go downstream on the river, but we can go as far as we want. So, for example, if we're at the waterfall, we can go all the way to Lower River. Basically, the rapids are pushing us down. If we want to cross the river, then we just do like normal. It just counts as a single space to cross through. Soldiers can go through the river. Soldiers can go down the river. Volk'ar, she cannot go down the river. She doesn't travel the river that way. Let me see her. Not to enemies yet. It says enemies, however, only move downriver to an adjacent river space. So she'll only go 1 space. She doesn't ride the rapids as it would be. I think that's it. As usual, I'm playing with every variant to make this easier for me as possible. I do not like that that is kind of all patty-wampus, but it's what it is. So I am playing with the tier dice. I do play with the tier rule where if I roll a tier, even if it's not a failure, I'm getting my tiers. I'm also starting with the ultimate dice. Again, it's a variant rule. You can do this. You just start with it. If I want to change this dice, I do need to go by the rule where I can only do that after I rescue somebody. Now, the soldiers, again, they don't like to be rescued. So if I want to rescue a soldier, they cost 2 time to rescue. Yeah, 2 time to rescue. So soldiers do not like to be rescued. But if I rescue them, I do that. I am playing with Dakota. So if I did the unboxing, you guys saw that. She basically just reduces horror. So my horror track, which is going to be good. So I can get these triple successes. So we can keep it down in the green. And then if she gets her ultimate, when we make a horror roll, we may re-roll all 1s and 2s until none remain in the final roll. And then for each additional victim, we still get to reduce the horror track. I'm confused why this shows a plus horror instead of a minus horror. That seems like a misprint. I would think rescuing them should not make the horror go up. That's gotta be a misprint, right? Huh. Where's my other girl? Yeah. Well, no, because hers is makes you lose health. Okay, so I guess that is right. What if it does? Well, you might be right, because Eloise, they got her, she loses health. So we don't want to help people? I mean, the soldiers help me, right? Being out there, so I can kind of see you don't want to help them. I was thinking it was the other way around. I may be switching that dice out as soon as, yeah. I'll probably be switching that dice out as soon as we start rescuing people for for this one then. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so first round. Let us start planning out our actions. So I do not know where she is. I cannot do anything about where she is. Where are my weapons? So I'm here. What can I get in the Ancient Ruins? Ancient Ruins is walkie-talkies. Soldiers may move 1 additional space when moving. Not the best. If I can go 1, 2, I'd have to go 3 to get here, which is the Rebel Camp. Rebel Camp gives me River Mud. When resolving a girl or girl victim roll on a 5 or 6, you cannot be the target. When entering a river space, place a tracking marker below. When every space is filled, discard this card. Okay, so we're putting mud on us so that they can't ever get it. Oh, first event, you are correct. Yeah, must really want us to use a soldier. That's what I'm thinking. All right, supply drop. Take 3 random item cards that were not used and placed each of them face up. Thank you. I did not think it was going to make me go back to my box. Oh, and that's the box that just fell out. Where'd you go? Oh, you got to be kidding me. It fell all the way to the bottom of the floor behind some boxes. Oh, even worse, I did all that. The cards weren't even in there. I didn't put them back in the thing. They were tossed inside of the box. All right, what are we doing? We're taking 3 random items. Place each of them face up next to the Supply Depot's item deck. Okay. So we have 3 more items. When successfully searching there, you may choose one of the face-up cards instead of drawing from the deck. Discard this card when all 3 item cards are no longer in the deck. All right. So, really don't have room for this, guys. This playmat, while great, is not ideal for all setups. All right. So we have a grenade. We got the minigun. We have the cigar. I think I want to make my way over to the supply depot at some point to get that minigun. Range of 0 to 1, and then that's the one where when attacking, dealing additional damage for each star in your final horror result. So basically, the more stars I have in my roll, the more damage I'm going to do. Cool. Cool. All right. That was my first event card. Good event card. All right, so back to what I was doing. So, mud okay. The bowing, like getting over here would actually be much better. So maybe I do just want to make my way over to here. So, because I really want that stuff. But I have my 2 walk cards. So I can go, if I succeed both, I can go 4 spaces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't get all the way. All right. Attacking is going to do me no good. Resting doesn't do me any good. Focus could do me some good if I want to try to get to the green. But let's walk. We do have my walk. We do have the walk dice. So that gives us +1 walk. Actually, it gives us +1 walk. We might actually do pretty good. All right, got our extra life dice tray. We are currently at 2 dice. All right. So we have completely failed that. Wow, we didn't even get the bonus walk. So we've completely failed that. So I can move 1 space by taking damage. It's nah. Or I'm discarding almost my entire hand. And I didn't even get a teardrop. Oy. Okay. So we're gonna take the damage. Take the damage. Go 1 space. I can't go upriver, so I got to go around. And then we lose 2 time. The problem with that is I don't want to lose too much time because I mean I could do the short rest. All right, so let's walk again. Hopefully this time it's better. Ooh, there we go. Much better. Look at that. Perfect. That's 2 successes, which is 2 walk, plus we get 2 additional walk. So that is 4 walk. So 1, 2, whoops, hang on. That's not connected. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got us to the supply depot. Good. That's what we wanted. And that cost us 1 time. The problem is I'm not going to have enough. Well, I don't have search anyways. Never mind. I don't have search anyways. All right. I need some more time. So let's go ahead and do the short. No, that's not time. Where's time? Focus. Focus. All right. So we need 2 successes on our focus. There's no point in me rolling the walk die because I'm not walking anymore. So if I discard 4 cards, I only have 3. Like you discard 2 to get a single success. Doesn't give me any time. Actually cost me a time, which I kind of have to do because I don't have a reroll. We'll get rid of the short rest and the weak attack because I don't know what those are. So we're gonna have 1 success, so we do get that to reduce, but we are down to 2 time. That is not bueno. All right, well. That was that. Planning phase. I have 2 time. That's all I've got. I want to do my search, so I guess I'm getting a search. The problem is I don't have any cards. Oh no, hang on. I have 1 card left. I have to focus. I have 1 card left. That was not a good first turn. Yeah. That was my 2 time. All right, reset you. Killer phase. Resolve the killer action. They're currently concealed, so since they're concealed, we're going to do a revealed card on a 1 to 4. Oh, increase the track. Okay. So we're going to reveal a card. So we currently know do not move the Volk'ar or... Oh, and it recovers health, so it heals. Well, it's a full health, so that's actually good to get at the very beginning. And then on a 1 to 4... it's going to Bloodlust. That is a 2. That is a 2. So it is going up, which basically undoes what I just did. Oh, you evil alien. All right. So now we do our terror card. Wow, already. Holy cow. The Volk'ar's, no, he's not visible. All right, so we are going to take this. I want to follow this because it's the first time we're doing it. Place the meeple on the board space with the origin marker. All right. Then place both origin markers next to the deck. Starting with the origin card, resolve each card path one at a time, flipping the card face up. All right, so this is going to be the first one. Move one space on a 5. Okay. So we're going to roll. That is a 6. So it does not remove one space. Okay. And then it attacks. It can't attack because there's nobody for it to attack because it didn't move. And then do not move. They recover, and there's nothing for her to recover. So, where's my... I'll just put the discard over there. All right. We did that. Either damage, resolve movement card, need revealed. No. After resolving all the cards, path, discard movement cards. Oh, that's what we did. So, she will stay visible until something tells us to make her concealed again. Making sure. Yeah. Yeah, something should tell her to go back invisible again. So she just hangs out until she goes invisible again. All right. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. All right. Panic phase, no panic. Upkeep phase, reveal the finale card, rearrange items. None of that takes place. So, back to me. Play cards. So we know we want to search, right? We know we want to search. So, we need one. We really only need one success because I just want to get the minigun. I want to get the minigun. And we can actually do that on a failure. Take the top item card at your space, but we do increase horror by 2 and lose 2 time. So. You gotta be kidding me. So we failed, but I need the minigun. I can't, I don't even have 2 cards to discard. I just have my focus. So we failed. We increase horror by 2. So now we're at 6. We lose 2 time. But we do get to take the top item, so we are taking the minigun. That fills up both of my hands. Does mean we have 3 items left in the supply depot. And then, yeah, that was something. All right, so I guess we're definitely going to try to focus. I mean, worst case, I lose 2 time, but I'm trying to gain the 2 time. Or do I keep this? I think I keep this for next turn. I'm going to keep that for next turn. So, that's all. Planning phase, I got 4 to spend. And right now, she's adjacent, but she could move. She could change direction at any moment. So it'd be nice if I had an attack. So what do I want to do with my 4? She could come after me, so guard would be nice. I'm going to get all the 0. Yeah, I get all my 0 cards back. So I have a weak attack, my walk. I do have ambush. So ambush is my signature action that I drew. So that allows me to attack twice immediately in the killer phase. Attack once, lose a health, and gain horror. I cost 6 though. I can do another search and pick up. Well, I can't have anything else in my hand, but the cigar doesn't need to be in my hand. So what's the cigar do? Roll +1 die when resolving a train action. Okay, so it makes me more likely able to train the soldiers. That actually seems good. So let's maybe do that. Let's get another search. And then let's do the guard just in case she does come after me. I think that makes sense. All right. So, her turn. She is visible. She's going to attack me. She's just, I'm not, nobody's in her space. So then she's going to go invisible again. Oh no, she doesn't go invisible again. She puts a card face down. That's her next origin card. All right. Yeah. Okay. Tarot card. Flash Flood event. Rebel raiding party. Roll a die to choose which space is targeted. 3. Ancient Ruins. So the Ancient Ruins is here. Take all items at that space, shuffle them face down, place them at the bottom of the Rebel camp item deck. Okay, lucky it was that and not my supply depot. Ooh, that would have sucked with my supply depot. So, shuffle them, place them face down. And it doesn't tell me to reveal the top card. Okay. So I have no clue what is at the Ancient Ruins anymore. All right. Everyone, all right, next. Everyone at the waterfall, upper river, and central river are moved down the river one space. Well, nobody's in the river. Everyone at the lower river loses hit points. Nobody's in the river. Or loses 2 health, so technically it would take out the soldiers, because soldiers have no health. All right. I keep forgetting I could do a soldier action. On my last turn, I probably should. Oh, no, they can't. They have no range. So I know they're there, so maybe I should have done that. So let me, I forgot to do any soldier action last turn. Let me do the soldier action to move 1 space. Oh, no, I forgot. Their attack is rounded down right now, so that doesn't help me. Sending that 1 guy in doesn't help me. Yeah, because I think I can only move 1 at a time. Let's see here. Nope, not that one. This one. This one. Move. You begin the game. Action allows you to move. Oh, a group of soldiers. But I don't have a group within 1. Now, I could use 2 movement, which would make this go here to a group and that go there. I could do that. Why not? Let's do that. So we're going to do move and then move. So we're going to move these guys in here. And we're going to move these guys all in here. Right? And then we would have them attack. And then their attack is... oh, but there's friendly fire on a 1 or a 2. All right. That's a 2. Oh, maybe this wasn't a good idea. But so it's friendly fire. So we do lose 1. That means this does go up 1. But we do 1 damage to Volk'ar, because it would be 2 divided by rounded. I think you put the Ancient Ruins cards underneath the Rebel camps. No, it should be here, right? 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. Walkie-talkies. We're good. We're good. All right. All right, so I should have done that before I ended my turn. And now, because during the upkeep, these will slide off. I could attack again. Do I care about friendly fire? The question is, do I resolve friendly fire before or after the attack? Huh. Now that's a good question. Friendly fire. At the start of the game, whenever you use the action, they potentially shoot. Roll the die for each soldier involved. 1 or 2 kill the soldiers involved in attack. It just says if it's unlocked, but it doesn't say the order of operation. So does the friendly fire happen first or last? For the event. Oh, okay, you're right. It says place them at the bottom of the rebel. I get what you mean. You're right. Yeah. Okay, it says put them at the bottom of the rebel camp. You are correct. Oh no, all items. So there's nothing in the Ancient Ruins anymore. Oh. Oops, stop. What did I do? I don't know what I just did. All right. Gotcha. So yeah, so there's nothing in the ancient ruins anymore. Gotcha. Yep, that makes sense. And then this all goes under here. So we have, I guess we have raided the ruins. And we've taken all of the items from the ruins and put them in our camp. Or the rebels have taken all the items out of the ruins and put it in their camp. Something like that. All right, so it doesn't say when do I resolve the friendly fire. It just says when attacking. So now I'm trying to figure out, when does the friendly fire happen? Does the friendly fire happen before or after the damage? I would think I'd have to shoot, right? So both of them shoot, and then we're both hitting, divided by 1, plus we accidentally shot each other. That's the way I'm going to play it. So let's go ahead and do it again. We're going to go ahead and do that again. So this should have all happened before I did the Volk'ar's action. 1, so another friendly fire, but we will do more damage. Do the Volk'ar. We lose another guy. Soldiers are dropping like flies. They just don't know when to quit shooting. All right, now back to my turn. All right, so I have my minigun. They're still exposed. So we are going to blast away. Where is my blast away? Blast away. Weak attack. Yeah, we're going to weak attack. So. Oh, actually one more thing, forgot. So we would have actually lost this guy too, because the Volk'ar would have killed it. So we've now revealed the dark power. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Chameleon of Death. When the Volk'ar is attacked while concealed and does not receive damage, you receive an attack equal to the Volk'ar's attack value. Oh, I received damage. Okay, I received damage equal to. I kept rereading that. All right. So back to 6. Forgot to do that. Yeah, that was probably not a good idea to send all those guys in there, just running to attack a guy just because we knew he was there. Bad idea. Rookie mistake. All right, so let us attack. So we're doing a weak attack. All right, so we got 1 success, and I can discard 2 cards for a second success. Where'd I put my cards? There. Am I gonna walk? I'm going to search, so I want to keep that. I think I might focus. I'm probably not going to walk, and I'm not going to rest. So we'll use those 2. So that is a single success, right? And then when moving, I move 1 space less. I have to remember that, but I do have my move boots, so I'm good there. But I get an additional damage per star. I only had 1 star. So that is a total of 2. 2 damage. So we do 2 more damage. 1, 2. Still don't have any teardrops. I'm like, why do I play with the teardrop dice if I'm not going to get any teardrops? No time for that. All right. Now we want to search because we want to get that cigar so then we can train up these guys, because we just saw what happens with untrained soldiers. They all die. All right, so let us search. We got 1 teardrop finally. So again, I play with the variant where you get the teardrop no matter what, because I need it. So I can get a success. I can get a success by discarding a single success by discarding 2 cards, because I definitely don't want to fail. I don't have the horror to fail. So, what 2 cards? The focus and the walk. I just stay where I am. Sure. We'll do the focus and the walk. We will take the grenade. We will, no, not the grenade. We'll take the cigar, put it in our backpack. And then that was a single time. All right. So then we're gonna leave it there because then I want to get some things. Oh, I forgot to move all these right. One. Do I want to do a movement and get those guys together in a group? Because I kind of don't want to rescue them. I hate to say it, I don't want to rescue them. Let's do that. Let's move these guys here to make a group of 4, because then at least when they attack, regardless of friendly fire, they're going to at least do 2 damage. I think the first thing I want to train is to get rid of that friendly fire, because I'm horrible with my dice rolls right now. All right. I think that was everything, right? All right, so let's buy some stuff. So 5. Sprint, so I can get further away. I don't know where she's going. She could even come towards me. I still have my guard. I could up it to 6. I do want to train though. Let's get trained for 2. Oh no, is this a 0 action? No, this is a search action. I could make myself have 6 because I could spend my tier, but I'd rather spend my tier for either a 3 to reduce the horror or for rerolls. So that was 2. So I have 3 left. I don't need to track unless I want to figure out exactly what she's going to do from her first turn. Improvise. All 3s and 4s are successes. Distraction. Maybe I need distraction. I need that horror to go down. So let's do distraction. And that horror is sitting at a lovely 6 right now. Let me double check. When does she conceal? Let me just double check when she conceals. Okay, so she should have become concealed then. So when we resolve that last turn, she would have became concealed. Okay. So she just ends up back where she was. So we still know she's there. We just don't know where she's going. I was thinking she's got to conceal at some point. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. So now her turn, we're going to do 1 movement. All right, so we know she's going to move 1 space if we roll a 6 when she paths. But we do need to see, is our terror going up? Yes, it is. So that is no bueno. Yeah, definitely glad I got the distraction, because we are in the red now for our horror. David, final girl in Arkham Horror for Knight's Plays. You just want to have nightmares. Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. So she did her thing. It was not good. I'm in a tarot card. Oh, minor dark power. When you resolve the hidden action, resolve the hidden action a second time. No. No. And she now has 2 extra hit points. Yeah. That happened. All right, upkeep phase. This comes back. Boop. This comes back. Boop. All right. So. Yeah, I have to do the distraction. The problem is I want a double success. I'm almost, well, no, I need more tiers. I need a lot more tiers to get it back into the 6. I do have the desperation die if I want to do the distraction for 2 successes. It's almost all successes with 1 failure. Is that what I do? I can't even switch out the die unless I rescue somebody, which would require me to move, and I don't have any movement cards. I have the training, but I'd really not want to train with well, I get 2 die on a train. I'd still get 2 dice on the train. But it would cost me 3 time on a success. I have a focus in the guard. I need to get that down. I think we're going to do it. We're going to desperate. We're in desperate times, call for desperate measures. We're going to do it. Use focus first. I was going to use my desperation. You thinking focus first? Before distraction? Because it's a single die. If we fail, then it's just 2 time. If we get at least 1 star, then we reduce 1. We just don't get any time. Yeah, okay. Of course it's discard 2 cards. I don't want to discard my train or my guard. And if I fail, I just lose 2 time. See, I think I should have... yeah, see? I think I would have rather done my distraction. I don't want to lose my train. I mean, I can buy the train again. And not to say she's going to come after me. I mean, she'd have to move first. I don't know where her movement's going to send her. Yeah, let's get rid of the... We'll pass. We'll just get rid of the train and the guard to pass. To at least get this where I can roll 2 dice on the distraction. I think I'm still going to do the desperation die. I really do. I'm desperate right now to get this track down. So we're gonna desperation die it in addition to that. All right. So we need 2. We need 2 successes. I just lost the game. Oh, that's a horrible stream. Oh, man. Hang on. No. We're good. We're good. I got a second tier. So I have 2 tiers. I can reroll 1 die. There we go. Holy cow. That would have been the... Oh, that's so horrible. All right, so that's out of the game. We got 1 success, though. We did get 1 success. We get 1 time back. Oh man. I would have flipped my table if I would have gone a skull a second time. I know people that in the Discord, they're saying people have played this game like hundreds of times and they've never gotten the skull. Oh, this is my 4th playthrough and I've gotten the skull. All right, so that was that. I am completely out of actions. Let's go spend some time. So, these all come back to me. This does not. All right, so we have 6. I think I'm going to get the guard again because I don't know where she's going. I'm going to get the train again because I want to do that. These guys are kind of chilling there. They're ready for action. I've got them mobilized. All right, so that was 4. So I have 2 left. I'm going to do close call. I can re-roll a die. I could sprint to try to get somewhere else. The problem is I like where I am because she's right there. Like if she was like completely somewhere else, then I'd move, but she's right there still. Because she hasn't moved yet. Well, I say she hasn't moved. I don't know where she actually is. Because she's going to move somewhere maybe with that first card. The second card is a chance of movement because it's on a 6. But she would attack me. She would attack me. Track would allow me to possibly reveal... If this doesn't reveal her, the track would allow me to possibly reveal that first card, and then I'll know exactly where she is, and then I'd be able to attack. So let's do the track. Let's do the track for our last 2. All right, reset that. All right, so she is going to play another one face up. Do not move, and she's going to heal, which is not what I wanted to see because we've done so. I lost 3 guys to put the damage into her. Now she's going to heal. Oh yeah, we got to roll to see if she gets more angry. 4, she gets more angry. I don't like it when she's angry. Sneak. All that work I just did. And, oh, I forgot. And now she's going to do a double face down because of the stupid evasion. 1, 2. So where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 6th card, which basically we'll know because I can't put the 6th card, on the next card, she's automatically going to resolve or become unhidden. All right. I didn't have my soldiers do anything that time because I don't know where she is. Did I want my soldiers to do anything that time? No, that's fine. All right, so get my cues back. Okay, my soldiers can do things. Don't forget about the soldiers, Will. Don't forget about the soldiers. All right, upkeep phase. All right, back to here. So, I need to know where she's going. The problem is that randomness of that 6 almost makes my tracking useless. So let's focus first. Get you guys, put you down here. Let's focus first, right? We want to try to get this down, right? So, 2 die. And we failed. We have failed. Unless I discard 2 cards. Do I want to discard 2 cards? Probably. I don't know where she is, so I think I'll get rid of the weak attack and one of the walks. Or no, I don't need to heal. I don't need to heal. We'll get rid of a walk and a short rest. All right, so that is now a single success. So we at least get to go down 1 and 1 time. All right, I'm good with that, I think. All right, now I want to train. This was the whole thing was about training. All right, training. I get +1 die because of my cigar. It only has 3 uses though. All right, because I want to get rid of that friendly fire. I don't like that friendly fire. All right, so I have 1 success, tier, and I could discard 2 cards to make a 2nd success. The difference is whether or not I want to lose that 3 time. Both times I get to unlock an upgrade no matter what. It's just, do I want to lose 3 time? I don't mind getting rid of these 2. So I'm gonna discard these 2. Right? So I'll discard both of those to do a double success. Unlock friendly fire. So that way there is now no friendly fire. And I think that is it for me. Oh, did that cost me 1 time? Yes. Now what do I want to do with the soldiers? There's no friendly fire. I don't know where I would have them attack. Because I don't know what those cards could say. So say she moves 1, right? And I don't even know what direction she'd move because it's going to tell her to move towards something. I don't have enough information because I've not tracked her. I didn't do a track action. So I think maybe we need to do the track. Because I can't do anything with the soldier without tracking her. If I get at least 1 success, I get to reveal 1 movement card with 1 success. No success, she's basically going to come after us because we're going to reveal a 6th card. None of the tracking requires... none of the tracking requires time. Oh, no. No, that's how much it cost for me to buy this thing. 2 successes. Oh, yeah. So on a double success, reveal 2 movement cards, not the origin. So, we'll reveal this one. Reveal this one. So, still really doesn't give me an exact location. Pretend that's a 1, and say the 1 is telling her to move towards the supply depot, right? And then this one, I roll a 6, and she can move 1 here. This one, she doesn't move. She's going to heal. This one, she would move on a 4. So say that's successful. And then she doesn't move on a 3. We could say she's going to the cave, but I don't know. Like, the problem is every single card I've got is a random movement card. It's not like it's telling me to send her in a direction. That's impossible to figure out. She's going to reveal anyways, because we're going to do this, which will give us her 6th card. So that'll automatically reveal her. I'm just trying to figure out if I want these guys to attack anywhere. I just don't know where I would have them attack. It is a free attack. But if we fail, then this card happens, which is the Bloodlust goes up 1, which may not be the end of the world, because that's 2. We're already at 2. I'm going to assume she is going to go... Actually, when she moves, right, she wants to move towards her target, right? So her target is either me or the soldiers. So she would definitely come this way, because she'd want to come after me. So let's say she goes 1, 2, and I have bad rolls, and she ends up here. Well, no, they can only fire in their own space. Sorry. They can only fire in their own space. Because I haven't upgraded the range yet. So yeah, they're going to fire in their own space. Okay. And they're going to do 2. Because there's 4 of them, rounded down, in half is 2. So now we're going to reveal where she went. All right. Forgot. Attack. All right, so first movement card. She is going to move 1 space on a 2. I kind of want her to move now. Like before, I didn't want her to move. I don't want her to move. That doesn't count. You got to be in the dice tray. That is a 2. So she's going to move 1 space to me. There is no other thing that she does. Then the next one on a 6. That is a 4. So she doesn't move. She does attack, which hits me. This may not have been a good idea, Will. Oh, hang on. I got my guard action. Should I do my guard? Yeah, let's do my guard. Why not? So now I'm going to guard before I lose that hit point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I lose a hit point already earlier? Why have I only got 5? Did I take damage earlier? Trying to... Oh, yeah. When I walked, I tripped over a vine earlier. That's right. I tripped over a vine. All right, so let's see if I can guard. 1 success. Reduce the damage by 2. She's only doing 2 damage. But I also get a tear. My tears of happiness. All right. So that was that one. So now we're doing this one. Doesn't move. She heals instead. Next one, she moves 1 space on a 4. That is a 3. So she does not move, which means my attack's going to fail. And then the last one, she's moving on a 3. And I got my 4. So she doesn't move. And then she's going to attack me. So this time I do lose 1. No, I lose 2. She's doing 2 damage. Oh, that's no bueno. I know she's in my spot now. So that's kind of good, I guess. I do need to get rid of that dark power, though. Stop. Get in the pile. I do need to get rid of that dark power. All right, so that was my soldiers. Oh, we haven't even resolved her yet. All right, well, hang on. I forgot this. When the Volk'ar is attacked while concealed and does not receive damage, you receive damage equal to the current attack value. So now she hits me for 2 more. I'm at 1 hit point. I think I need to heal. All right. So we're doing our buying action now. I have no cards. I have 4 time. My soldiers were useless. Useless soldiers. I debated should I have moved them like 1 space, but I would have had to move them 3 spaces, and I didn't have that much. Oh, man. All right, so I need to hit her. I need to hit her. I need to hit her hard. So she's going to go, right? She's currently visible and she's going to attack me. So the only logical card to take in order for me not to die is the retaliate card. Like, that's literally the only card I can take. Because the guard isn't here because I already have a guard in my discard. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Got to put the discard cards back out. So train, guard. I get the focus back, and I'll lose the distraction. So I have 1 card, which is focus. I'll have to do the retaliate. I'm going to have an entire turn where... I mean, she's going to leave my location, hopefully. So I'll be safe the turn after that. But if not, if the desperation die didn't kill me earlier, this is going to do it. So yeah. All right. So time for her to do her stuff. So she is revealed. So she is going to attack me. So I am going to roll 3 dice because I am in a state of death here. She's doing 2 damage. I got 2 tears and discard 2 cards. Unfortunately, the discard 2 cards does not help me because I only have 1 other card. Oh, I can only use my gun 2 times. I missed that earlier. So, I can spend 4 tears and re-roll any dice. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 4 tears. Spend 4 tears to re-roll any dice. 5 tears would get me 2 additional dice. I don't think I need that. All right. There we go. 2 successes. Yes, that counts. It was cockeyed on the side. I shook it. It fell how it wanted to fall. I didn't cheat. 2 successes. Ignore all damage. And then we get to do 2 damage back to her. Which, yay, gets rid of this stupid thing. Goodbye. All right. All right. Now, then she is going to conceal. Because I just smacked her in the face and she's not happy about that. She's the red one. I am the pink one. She's the red one. Come back. All right. So, terror. I saw the jungle move. Open fire. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw. Well, there are victims. Roll a die. For each space with 2 or more victims, on a result 1 of 3, kill one of the victims in that space. My little group, my little posse here, bad idea. Bad idea. What is it? A 1 through 3. A 1 through 3. Oh, let's see here. Oh, we got a 4. Whew. Good. We do need to draw an event card. Rebel leader. Ooh. Rebel leader. Place the rebel leader on the rebel camp. During the upkeep phase, move the rebel leader 1 space closer to the nearest victim who is not at the rebel camp. Then move 1 victim in their space to the rebel camp. Soldiers at the rebel camp cannot be ordered to take action. The rebel leader will not follow you. If the rebel leader leaves play, discard this card. So he will not follow me. Meaning I can't even rescue his butt. Oh, he would have to make it all... I'd have to get somebody in this location to make him go that way. And then once he's there, I'd be able to make him leave. Yeah. So yeah, they just immediately go to the rebel camp. Basically, he's capturing my soldiers. Okay, that makes sense. That's thematic sense. He's going around and he's capturing my soldiers. He's technically already captured 2 of my soldiers. I don't like him. He's not my friend. All right, upkeep phase. Useless soldiers. You did not help me at all. All right. So this is still... I'm always confused about this. When do I discard this card? Because I'm now in the upkeep phase, which I would assume is when you would discard anything that was used up until that, right? Because this was still during my last turn, so this would be discarded now. And I'd get it back next turn. I don't know. That's how I'm playing it. All right, so the only thing I have is focus. Why not? Why not? What do I have to lose? I do get +1 die. I need to heal. That's what I've got to lose. I get 3 die because, you know, bad stuff happened. Rebel scum. We got 1 success and 1 teardrop. So 1 success, 1 teardrop. 1 success at least makes you go down 1. You go down 1. I'm fine with that. All right. We have 5, and I get my cards back. You come back, you come back, you come back, you come back. This is a good you come back. Training comes back. Training goes there. Guard goes there. Tracking goes there. Talligate goes there. All right. So, and discard. I don't know where he is. I have to rest. Is there a better healing? Long rest. I'm spending all my money. All my time is on a long rest. I am taking a nice nap. I'm taking a nice nap in the jungle. I have not moved from this spot. I have not moved from that spot. Like that. I know there are other cards that literally tell Volk'ar to move, and she will move in that direction. But like every card I've pulled mostly has been roll a die, and either it's not rolled when I wanted it to roll, or it did roll and got her right where she is with me now. Like she's literally been in 2 spots this entire game. Okay. That is that. Oh, did I want to do something with the soldiers? These useless soldiers. Let's move this down. I'm going to move this down here so I remember to do it during the upkeep phase. Before I bought stuff, did I want to do something with my soldiers? She could be here or here. If she needs to attack, she's going to stay there. I unfortunately do not have enough move to get them all the way to here. So I could move them to here, hope it moves 1 to here, if that's what that card is, and have them attack this spot. If it fails, then I take damage equal to her attack value, which is 2. I don't think I want to fail anymore until I heal. I don't think I want to fail. So I will probably still do the move. Let's go ahead and move them. Since they don't have any range, we'll go ahead and do 1 move to get them here. I wonder if earlier I did that wrong and you can only do one of the actions. I may have done that wrong earlier. Wrong book. Actions. Actions, select a space to be ordered, choose an action upgrade token, place the action cube in the leftmost space. If an action is not available, there's already a cube in a row for that action. An action is not available if there's already a cube in that row for the action. Okay, so yeah, so earlier when I did the whole screw up and I lost all my soldiers, I shouldn't have done that because there was already a cube in that row in the leftmost space. So, like, I could do an attack now because that's free. But earlier when I did this, I couldn't have done 2 moves in a single turn. So technically this wouldn't have happened, which means some of this wouldn't have happened. But that's not what caused this to happen. So, All right, Volk'ar's turn. She is currently concealed. She's going to give me a card. Now, see, here we go. She's going to move 2 spaces towards the closest exit, right? Do not consider the current space, and then breaking tries with the highest panic number. And then she attacks. All right. We do now need to see, is her bloodlust going up? Of course it is. Oh, actually, this should have been there anyways. I forgot. That should have been there anyways when we failed our attack. I forgot to do that. And now it's here. So she has 3 damage. And we have 2 more on the horror trap. Yay! I don't want to reveal the tarot card. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, yay. This is probably a game here, guys. Because I did not get a guard action. I got the long rest instead of getting a guard. Volk'ar is visible. Discard. Otherwise, I don't know how she would be visible. Like, how would she already be visible when that card is pulled? Huh. Oh, because we did the... No, because she would immediately go back invisible. Like I'm saying, if we attacked her, right, before her turn, and she would immediately go back invisible. So I'm trying to figure out when she would be visible. Unless once we go here, it automatically makes her visible. Maybe this makes her automatically. On the final? I don't know. Okay. She's visible now. Yay. All right. Put her back. Choomp, 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 choomp. All right. Move. Oh, that was what I wanted. Move 3 spaces towards the closest exit. Closest exit is here, right? Of course. The closest exit is where I put all the soldiers. She's going to move 3 spaces towards the closest one, which is here. Oh, that's actually good, because the next one wants her to move towards an exit as well, which means she's going to go towards this one. So she's going to leave them. Yeah, that's actually good. That worked out. And then she's going to move 2 spaces. Yeah. That's a question. 3 spaces towards, in my opinion, means she's going to move until she gets to that location. Because she could only move 1, 2. Would she take the 3rd? No, because now she went towards that location. That's my take on it. So now she's going to move 2 spaces towards the next one, which is over here. So that would be 1, 2. That's what I'm going with. All right, so she is visible now. My soldiers can try to do something without killing themselves. Probably not. Probably not. All right, we're doing that. we're doing that. I don't care. Nothing else. We're doing that. We get 3 die. We do have a couple tiers. We have a couple tiers to our name. Even a one success, I'm fine with. So we got 2 successes. We're good to go. 2 successes gives us 4 hit points back. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are good. We're good. We can continue to fight another day. All right. And that was 1 time. All right. I need to get here with my little gun to shoot. So we are going to walk. We're going to use our walkie dice. We don't get our bonus die anymore. We're going to use our walkie dice. How many do I need to go? I need 1, 2. I can bring them with me. 3, 4. So I need 4 walk total, and I can bring 2 of these guys with me, right? Yeah, I can only bring 2 with me. Yeah. Yep. All right. So I need a double shoe and a double success. That's what I need. Double shoe, double success. That's not a double shoe. It is a double success if I discard 2 cards. I'll discard focus and short rest. So that's a double success, so I at least can go 1, 2. Now, here's the question. Now, I was gonna say, do I rescue somebody to unlock my ultimate? No, because unfortunately, I'm here, and that would be bad. So you guys are not getting rescued. You're staying here. Oh, I said, let me put this down here so I don't forget that, right? He moves here. So there's nobody there. He's going to come here and capture that guy in a minute. All right. That was my walk. All right. Thing is, if I walk again... Oh, wait a minute. I got a range of 1, right? Yeah, I got a range of 0 and 1. So technically, I only need to walk 1 more, and then I can weak attack. And I have my walk die. Question is, I won't have anything to supplement my attack if I don't succeed. And I'd prefer as many stars as possible because of my minigun. I think she's visible. I've got to do it, right? I got to do it. She's visible. All right. I do have 2 tiers right now, which would give me 1 reroll. So I only need to move 1. And 1 success is 1. Again, my ultimate dice is failing me. I'm going to leave those guys together because I forgot I can just move them with an action twice and get them right in there. Or no, I can only move them once. Do I move them once and then move them with their action and then attack with them? Yes. So it's going to do less damage, but that's fine with me. All right, bring those 2 guys with me. Bring those 2 guys with me. All right. Woo! All right, so we're at 4 time. All right. Weak attack. I only need... I need a success. I prefer 2. 1 success. I do have another tier. And I think instead of the reroll, I'm going to use the 3 tiers to drop that. I'll just keep the 1 success. That will do 2 damage, but does break my gun. Does 2 damage, but breaks my gun. So my gun is no more. Now I need that. Now I need to go back to the supply depot. Yeah, so I did that. And then I guess because my gun must have exploded, it took a piece of my life with it. All right. That is that. Now I'm going to use... Oops, I forgot during the upkeep, I forgot to slide these things over. I forget this. I forgot the entire upkeep phase last time, didn't I? Move 1 space. You guys are going to go in here. Luckily, we don't have to worry about friendly fire. They're going to attack once. So that does... Unfortunately, they're still only doing after damage. So that's just 1. But 1 is better than 0. And it's better than a failure, which normally would happen. I have no more action cards. But we do have 4 time. Yep. All right. So now we're going to the buy phase. Focus comes back. These get discarded. We have 4 buy. Furious Strike? I mean, I don't know what the movement card's going to do. But at least Furious Strike, she's right there. I would just need... Well, I need to be able to move, and I don't have the movement card. Never mind. I need to be able to move. So... do we train my soldiers again? I think we train my soldiers. Let's train the soldiers. And she's doing 3 damage. That won't kill me. Do I do guard? Or do I do something this next turn? Because that's 2. She's gonna go. She's gonna conceal herself, right? She's gonna attack the soldiers, unfortunately, which is gonna move her up to 3 damage still, and then she's gonna conceal herself, which will put out just 1 card. If I track, I need 3 dice, and I don't have 3 dice for tracking, so I can't reveal the origin card. So I can sprint. Search won't do me any good. I think let's go with guard, just in case it tells her to come up to me. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So she's going to kill another soldier. Oh, this is the first time I've had to do panic, isn't it? Yeah. Because last time there was only one guy left and she killed him, so there was no panic. So I have to do a panic this time. Draw the terror card. Oh, forgot. She already went concealed. Would have done that before I drew this. All right, come here. All right. So, draw the terror card. We are getting another face down card. Maybe I did want to do the tracking. Oh, man. Panic all victims that are alone. Not good. Oh, actually, that kind of works. Well, man, he was going to panic anyways. All right, so let's do this one first. That is a 1, so that is going to panic into the water. Do that one. Do not panic into that other guy. 6. This way. This one. 5. He comes and visits his friends. This one. 3. Where's he going? 1 through 4. There. He went into the water. No piranhas. So I know one of the event cards is piranhas. No piranhas. We don't want piranhas. So now we would do the normal panic phase, but now we don't have to because, there's nobody in there anymore. All right. Upkeep. It goes there, 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 there. And then he is heading towards the people again. So they all left. So he's still coming this direction to try to capture my people. The thing is, it doesn't say I can't. It doesn't say I can attack him either. It just says he won't follow me. So I don't know how to get rid of him other than the killer taking him out, or again him somehow magically getting up here. Like I do a move action to move that one guy there, so then he comes up there. But then that means I've got to get all the way up there too. And then I rescue him, which again I don't kind of want to rescue anybody. Yeah. All right, so he didn't come after me. So we did want to... We want to focus first and then train, or just do the train just in case I need to discard 2 cards. I do get the extra die because I have my cigar. I'm gonna do a train action. I want my guys to be a little bit stronger. This little posse of 3 down here needs to do some damage. So. And that's what I thought was going to happen. All right, so we're going to discard the 2 cards. That gives us a single success. So we get to upgrade, unlock an upgrade, reduce 3 time. Oop, I forgot to reset my time. 3. And then what upgrade? We want them to do more damage, right? Or I can give them range. Do I want more damage or range? I think range is better. Because otherwise I have to be like right where they might be, right? Or I don't want to do that. I was like, or I could try to get my ultimate ability because there's 3 down here. But I mean, that would just push the horror track like crazy. Like I'd be into the single digits and it would just keep spinning that thing around, which would just keep discarding terror cards. Is what would pretty much happen. This gives me a second attack row. So basically, that if I wanted to be able to move twice, like I did at the beginning and I shouldn't have, you have to unlock that second row. Same with the attack. I think we'll just have him do more damage. I don't know. I mean, range would be nice, right? Like say she moves here, right? Or here, right? Anywhere connected to here, then their range, I don't have to have them in her spot exactly when she reveals herself. Yeah, let's do range. Let's unlock range. Okay. All right, that's all I can do. Oops, which cards are which? I took these back too early. All right. Long rest, short rest. Get that, get that, get that. Okay, so I get all these back. All right. So it is her turn. She's currently concealed. So we get one visible card. So we know at some point she's going to go towards the closest supply. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So these are the same. And then she's going to go after reverse alphabetical order, which would be the supply depot. So she's coming back this direction. Okay. Depending what those other two cards are. All right. And is the Bloodlust track going up? 5. That is the first time all game the Bloodlust track has not gone up. That's bananas. Bananas. Banana, 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 banana. Tarot card. Although, how many tarot cards I got left? I only got 3. So this is, what, round... There's 10 cards, so this is round 8. Oh, the cave has collapsed. Oh, that is horrible. Oh, earlier I said I could save all those guys. All right. 1, 2, recovers a hit point. Discard a tarot card. All right. And then it comes back down. And then 3, right? I was only at 2. 3, covers a hit point, and comes back down. Oh, and discard a card. Hey, we're out of cards. So, we are out of cards. So, this happens. Does it happen now, or does it happen on the turn when I have to draw a tarot card? Mm-hmm. If Val remembers and gets to it before I find it. Killer actions, targeting, attacking. I don't think I've ever gotten to the bottom of the tarot deck. Panic, upkeep. It's during the upkeep, right? Okay, yeah, it's during the upkeep. Performing required indications. Yeah, so it's going to come up next anyways. All right, so yeah, so she's going to flip. That was a horrible turn. Oh, well, we still haven't even finished that card yet. Holy cow! Give me that card back. We still haven't finished that card yet. We put the collapse token on the cave, so it is no longer an exit. I wasn't saving anybody anyways. We have to do an event. Get to the chopper. If the Huey's token is not on the board, place it in the clearing. For each victim saved with the Huey, choose one of the following: heal, time, or horror, and then take an action max 2 time. Oh, or take any action that's down here that costs 2 time. Yeah, I'm not saving anybody. Like, that's not happening, because I would save somebody just to basically not lose the horror. Like, and there's no way I'm getting 5 guys down to the chopper. So the chopper is not happening. We are not getting to the chopper. We are going gung-ho with our fists, because I no longer have a weapon. Yeah, I probably should have picked up a backup weapon when I was still in there. Probably should have picked up that grenade. All right. So, upkeep phase. During the upkeep phase, so let's move this guy first. Boop. So I remember. This one falls off. This one goes here. So hopefully that range comes in to help me. Like, hopefully that range means that it's going to be within 1 of where these 2 guys are. So they can do at least a little bit of free damage for me. Because, yeah, the problem is he's going to come down here next and get one of those guys. And then he doesn't even have to move the next time and get another one. He's going to have all my guys up there. Right? And soldiers at the camp cannot be ordered. So, like, I can't do any of those guys. I have to go rescue them to get them out of there. Yeah. All right. Reveal the finale. Technically, I guess I would have done this first, but fine. It doesn't matter. We got all this extra stuff. I want to make sure I remember that. All right, so the finale card is Rampage. She's going after me or, and she's going after anybody. She's going to move 3 spaces, and then she's going to attack twice. And then if she's already visible, when revealed, oh, so I automatically do this. Right? When this card is revealed, which it is, it makes her visible. So she doesn't go invisible anymore. That's what I was wondering, like why that other card said when she's visible. Then again, you wouldn't see that card if you still had a terror deck. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. First one. Move 1 on a 6. All right. Do not move. You better stay put. So that is a 3. She does not move. All right. Move 1 space towards the closest named space. Do not consider the current... Okay. Named space. I am not in a named space. That is no longer a named space. That is a named space. Chica. Stop killing my soldiers. Now there's not enough for me to do any damage because I didn't upgrade the damage. You gotta be kidding me. And then she heals. And then for our last card, we know she's going to the closest depot, which is now this one instead of that one, right? 1, 2. Yeah, because she moved away. So she's going to go downriver towards 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4. She's going downriver. All right. The problem is she moves 3 spaces and attacks twice. She's got a lot of hit points left, especially considering I have no weapons. That's a lot of damage I have to do for one at a time. And I could rescue... If I rescued somebody, I could have switched out for the damage die. I don't want to rescue somebody because I don't get hard. Alright, what do we do? Yeah, this is going to be 1 divided by 2 is half, rounded down is 0. So he can't even do anything. So my soldiers are useless. My soldiers are useless. I mean, I could come here, but I don't have range. So I've got to go 1, 2, 3 to just get in there with her. She's hitting for 4. I would prefer a weapon. Oh, I can actually, I forgot, I can go down river in 1 movement. So I can go 1 and then 2 would take me all the way down to her, and then 3 could put me in the ruins, and I could search, but I don't have a search. Do not have a search. Oh, the ruins don't have anything anymore. Never mind. I go up to the rebel camp and free my guys. Maybe that's what I should do. Should I free my guys? Maybe 1, 2, 3. And then I'd have these guys. And then I could walk them out. Well, I could search in here on the next turn. Because he's going to come get that one, which will give me all 4 of them. Maybe that's what I do. And have her come to us. Yeah. Let's set up a trap. It's a trap! So we're going to walk. We're going to walk. We need 3 walk. We have our movement die. So hopefully that is doable. 2 successes is better than I was expecting. 1, 2. I would have preferred the walk, but that's fine. All right. We do lose 1 time for that. All right. I'm going to try to walk again. 1 success is, again, enough for me because it gets me in here for my next turn. And with that, nothing else is going to make me lose. Nothing else is going to make the hard track go up, right? Because I lost another time. Because this isn't making me lose any of the hard track. So, do I... So I don't need the focus. I'll keep the focus for future turn, but I think I do want to at least try the short rest. Well, no, I guess the short rest could make the hard tracker go up as I completely fail. What's the chances of me completely fail? What are the chances? Knowing my rolls, very high. All right. All right, so we got 1 and a tier. We do get a tier. We got 1 success. 1 success at least heals us for 1. It does lose us another time. That's better than nothing. All right. It's almost like I want to. I'm now debating, should I have even healed? Well, yeah, I would have had to, because I need at least 4 if she hits me once. All right, so I'm not doing anything with the soldiers. I'm leaving them with me. He's going to give me my soldier, so I don't need to even go after him. After that, where does he go? Like, I can't move him towards anybody else because there'll be nobody else there. I guess he starts heading back towards the rebel camp. I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could make him attack, but it's going to be worth 0, so no reason to attack. All right, so I have 3 available. Getting a focus back. Losing the train. Do I train one more time? Do I train one more time and get rid of that thing so then my guys do full damage? Because she's going to move 3, right? So she's going to move 1, 2, 3. She can't move upriver. So yeah, she's going to move 1, 2, 3. So she's not going to be in our area or in range this turn. So I don't have to worry about her attacking me next turn. It'll be the turn after that she'll attack me. So I think I do. I think I want to train so then all my soldiers have as much damage capability as possible. Right? And then I think I spend our last point on a close call so we can re-roll. And then that way I don't think I'm going to spend any of this. So then we have maximum time. So then I can buy the retaliate. So I need at least 4 time at the end of the turn. Bella hairs. I think that's what I'm going to do. I believe in me. No, I don't. I'm being chased by an invisible alien. Yeah. So that's my planning phase. So now we go to the killer. So she's going to go 3. Oh, wait a minute. No. She's not going to kill these guys on the way. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3. And she's going to stabby, but there's nobody there to stabby. Yeah. It's not up to 3. It says physically move her 3 spaces. She doesn't stop her movement if she gets to her target, does she? Killer actions, moving. Move presented that move towards a target. The number of spaces it can move is indicated by its current movement value. Important, the killer does not automatically move. Killer will always take the shortest path. Or multiple. Killer will move multiple times if needed to reach its target. For example, if the current value is 3, double movement moves 6. Killer will stop as soon as it reaches its intended target. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so that is not the case. So she's actually she's screwing up my plans. I wanted him to. Oh man. Yeah, kills the rebel. Kills the rebel. All right. Well. Which then does this stupid thing again. She had 10 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. 8. Kills the rebel. Rebel was going to get me my 4th guy. Now I'm going to have to actually physically move him up there. That's okay. I'm going to unlock their ability, so at least I'll do 3 damage with them, and then my... Oh, I wanted to search, didn't I? Wanted to search. I think the training is maybe better. Oh, I wanted to search because I wanted... Well, but if I search, I'm only getting the mud. And honestly, it only helps me on a 5 or a 6. So yeah, we'll upgrade the soldiers. We'll upgrade the soldiers. So she went. There's no terror cards. Can't attack twice because there was only one person to attack. So upkeep phase. This falls off, and that is it. All right. So back to me. So I want to train my guys. Yeah, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3. She's going to end up here. She's going to attack twice. I'm going to have to take one of those. Oh, I didn't get a retaliate because I thought she wasn't going to make it. No. I'm buying retaliate next turn. Buying retaliate next turn. So we're training. We're going to do a train. Don't only have 1 week attack. There's really only 1 weak attack in the entire game. Can only attack once per turn. Huh. Kind of need that ambush. All right, so we're going to train. We'll get 3 dice. That does take care of my cigar. All right. All right, we got 1 success and a tier. I could get a double success. 1 success costs me 3 time. I can spend tiers to give me my time back. Or I can spend 2 cards to not cost me time. I also bought the close call. I think I'm going to spend the 2 focus. So I have a double success so I don't lose any time. Or I lose 1 time. And we're going to train. We're going to upgrade my soldiers. So that way it is... the damage is the number of soldiers divided by 2 rounded up. So now I have 3 soldiers divided by in half would be 1.5 rounded up as 2. So now they're going to do 2 damage. So actually it would be the same. If I had all 4 or 3, I'm still doing 2 damage. That's good. That's what I want. All right. So we're going to call that. No. Well, flip the cards. There we go. We're going to call that. We have 5 to buy. We want the retaliate, right? I get my 2 walks and my short rest. Yeah, I think retaliate's the best. Well, no. We're going to spend. Even better. We're going to spend my teardrop to give me 6. And we're going to get the ambush instead. Because if we immediately in the killer phase, right? She's not going to attack a second time. Aha. That's a smart play. Let's go with that. Let's pretend like I'm smart and I know what I'm doing here. All right. So she's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. To come visit with me. She's going to attack. I'm going to do ambush. I do have 1 reroll. I need a double success. I have 1 reroll. Oh, plus I have my reroll card. So, all right. Neither one of those were a success. So, we will use my. Whoops. All right, come here. I need a double success. I can discard my 2 walk cards and that. So I've got 1 success with this. So we're going to reroll. We're just going to reroll this one. I'm going to reroll 1. That's 4 cards. Do I have 4? 1, 2, 3. I do have 4, but then I don't have my extra attack. So, I'm going to spend 2 tiers. Can it get worse? All right. Well, I want to end her turn, so I think I am going to just go ahead and discard all 4. Because this would have only done one damage. I think that's my best option. We're discarding all 4 to do the ambush, which is... Oh, it doesn't say I prevent all damage, though, right? Unlike Retaliate. Retaliate says I ignore the damage, so I am going to still take the damage. So I unfortunately still take 4 damage. I retaliate for 2 damage. But then it ends her turn, so she doesn't do the second attack. Yeah. All right. I have no cards, so we're going to end my turn. Oh, how much did that cost me in time? No time. So now I have 6 again. We're going to get Retaliate. And Retaliate and Guard. I have to. I have to do Retaliate and ignore everything. What do I get? What do I get back? I get 2 cards back. I need Retaliate. Or do I go Critical Blow? Critical Blow would do 3. And then my soldiers would do 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need to do 6. Oh, man. I'm 1 short. 1 short. The only saving grace would be if I had a heart, but she gets to attack twice. So that wouldn't even save me. Because she would attack me, kill me, this be a heart, and she'd kill me again. Because Retaliate the better play. And then try to do Critical Blow in the following turn. But she's going to attack me twice. So I think I need the Guard as well. But even that's only going to reduce it by 2 if I can't change the dice. Man, why couldn't that be a 4? Why couldn't that be a 4? Oh, or why couldn't I have more soldiers left alive? It's because they were dumb and they kept shooting each other. That's why. And like I said, I was thinking about searching, which would have given me +1 attack. Now that would have given me the amount. And if I get Critical Blow, I don't have enough to buy Search, because Search is 2. I only have 1 tier, so I can only get to 7. Do we do Close Call to make sure I get the roll? But again, she's still going to hit me on the second turn. Can I tell her to hit the soldiers before she hits me? Does she prioritize? That I don't remember. Does she prioritize victims before the final girl? Who does she prioritize? I forgot. I forget. Target whoever is the closest, victim or final girl. There's a tie between who is closest. Choose a group that has the most victims present. The final girl is not a victim. There's still a tie. Okay, so victims are first. Yeah, and Val gets at the same time I read it. The victims are first. So actually, she wouldn't attack me twice. So actually, earlier then on that last round, she wouldn't have attacked me at all. So all that I did wouldn't have happened. Because she would have attacked the soldiers first. Okay, that kind of... Now I have to rewind all that. Don't I? Yeah. Yeah. I have to rewind all that. Okay, never mind. Hang on. We got to rewind all that. Because I can't retaliate. Oh, no. I can still do ambush. You may only be played in reaction to the killer is in my space. So yeah, I could still do this. All right, never mind. So I could still have done what I did. Okay. Because I retaliated before she attacked. because she was in my space. And it ended her turn. So actually, I wouldn't have lost my four hit points. I kind of misread what that card would do. So retaliate is as soon as she came into my space, I retaliated immediately. Like basically, I ambushed her, right? That's why it's called ambush, which is what I wanted. I wanted to ambush her. So I did the damage to her before she had a chance to even attack me. So it's not the same as retaliate where I'm ignoring damage. Gotcha. That's different. Okay. That's better. Now I can take another damage and they're going to take damage for me. So retaliate does me no good because she's not going to attack me. She's going to attack the soldiers. So yes, critical blow is the best card for me to get. Yeah. Critical blow is the best card for me to get because then I can do damage to her and then do a retaliate on the subsequent call because she is going to. Yeah. This works. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get critical blow with my 6. And I think I am going to spend my tier to get one more to get the close call. Because I only have 2 cards to discard. Yeah. All right. Okay. No, wait a minute. She gets to go. What am I thinking? Yeah, but she's going to kill both those guys. But then she's going to heal. Doesn't matter. Okay. We can do an ambush again on the following turn. All right, so now, all of that. Now it is her turn. She's already where she needs to be. She's going to attack twice. She's taking out 2 of my soldiers. Which means she's healing twice. Which is pretty much all that damage I just did on that ambush. And now it's back to me. So. We're going to critical blow. Critical blow. We need double success. We only have 2 die. I would have preferred now not to have the health, to be honest. Because then I'd get 3. What are you? Get off my map. I don't like you. You weren't good dice. Let's see if these ones are better. Of course. So, close call. I don't want to spend any time. Because then I can't get my ambush. I could get the retaliate though. Problem is, she's going to heal twice. So really, I'd honestly only be doing 1 damage. Now on the retaliate, she's not going to do any damage to me. We're gonna reroll 1. We're gonna see what happens. Of course, so let's just discard cards. All right, so I am only going to get a single success by getting rid of both focus. So that at least does 2 damage, but she's just going to heal 1 of that back. We do increase horror, and then we do have to end our turn. Now, luckily we didn't lose any time, but we do have to end our turn. So. That is that. All right, we walk, short rest, weak attack. Don't get close call back. We don't get ambush back. All right, so we're going to buy ambush. And we're going to hope that we can end her turn again. We didn't get any tears that turn. Really. All right, back to her. We're going to ambush her again to see if we can stop her from doing anything to us. We got 1 success, which would do 1 damage, and we can discard 2 cards. We're not going anywhere, so we're going to discard our 2 walk cards and our ambush. That is 2 6. That is a double success, which means we do 2 damage, and it stops her turn. All right, so back to me. Wait, why did I not buy that ambush last time? Did I forget to put that? I should have actually had my ambush almost every turn now that I think about it. Because I'm using it on that turn. And then during the upkeep is when you discard the card. Now I'm confused again. When do you discard the cards? During the upkeep or during the planning? that were played or discarded since the last planning phase. Okay, so that's right. I couldn't have gotten that back that time. Yeah, okay. So these do stay up here. So I did that wrong. I did that wrong earlier. Oh, well. This is not going my way one way or the other. So, now. Oh, on my previous turn, I should have had that one guy attack. I didn't have him attack. So I should have actually had him attack. So it is number of soldiers divided by 2 rounded up. So he does 1 damage. Then upkeep, I would have slid this. This turn, he's doing the same thing. So, oh, I also should have been moving this guy. How many turns was that? At least 2 turns, I'm guessing. So we're gonna, that guy should have been moved a couple times. We're gonna move him. I need to get him at least here. So I'm doing another move. And then we'll have, I need them both in the same spot. So it doesn't matter which one attacks, it's the same difference. 1 damage. Did I just give that last damage to me? I'm healing off of doing damage. Planning, yeah. Val's getting it about the same time I'm getting it in the rulebook. That's why I like having people in chat. I wish people would come out and hang out with me a little bit more and help me with my rules. We may have this actually, now that I look at this. So yeah, we're gonna do a weak attack. Right? I don't have 2 cards to discard. Oh wait, we're in the planning phase. You're right. I needed to do that before. You're right. I'm gonna phase off. Give her a hit point back. Move him back. Wouldn't have done that. I can't do that yet. You're right. I'm doing too much. That was from the previous turn when I should have done it, and this was from the previous turn when I should have moved him twice. All right. Okay, we're buying. So, retaliate, right? Because that'll do 2 damage. She's got 3 left. I can get this guy here and he can shoot in. And I have my weak attack. So retaliate for 4. And he's only going to hit me once, but she's going to heal for 2. She's going to heal for 2, and my weak attack doesn't do 2 damage. I could let her hit me. I could let her hit me instead, right? And instead of the retaliate, I get the furious strike, right? So now I have a weak attack and a furious strike. I let her kill the soldier. And then she does damage to me. That's going to give me my last die. So then I'll have 3 die when I roll for my attacks. Yeah, I like that better. All right, so let's get the Furious Strike. And then, I mean, I could guard. Search and get the mud, but mud doesn't help me. Is there a 2-cost card that comes close to helping me? Guard would be the closest, or a close call so I can reroll. I don't want to ignore the damage. I want 3 dice. So we'll spend 1 on close call, and that's it, right? Oh. No, what am I doing? I've completely lost track of where I was. I completely lost track of where I was. So I did my planning and then I stopped her, right? So this was my actual turn. I read planning, Val, and then I started doing planning again, but I hadn't even taken my turn yet because I had stopped her from going. Yeah, I messed that up. So I have these 2 is what I have. So it is my turn. Yeah. So then, yeah, what I was doing with my soldiers is what I wanted to do. That's why I was doing them first. So yeah, I want to move the 1 soldier here. And then I want to attack with the soldier that's, it doesn't matter, either one of the soldiers that's there. Yeah, okay. Now, I'm going to do my weak attack. And I only get 2 dice for that. All right. I need at least, I mean, I don't care if I take it. Well, I do kind of care if I take a damage because then I can't. Guess it'll depend what happens because I can't take that damage. Yeah, I only have 1 card. So that's 1 success and a tier. Which is not what I wanted. So now I am going to have to get the guard. All right, so I lose 1 damage, but she takes 1 damage, which is good with me. No time, though, so that's good. I'd prefer to have had a weapon, but I did not. All right. Oh, so this should have been back at 6. I could short rest. Short rest would at least get me back to 4, meaning I could take the hit and not have to do the guard. But if I fail, I still heal if I fail, but then the hard track goes up and I lose a die. I think, and actually if I'd reduced the 4 by 2 damage, it doesn't take enough off. I'm kind of, oh, it doesn't take enough off if I reduce it. Well, if I fail, I can reduce it by 1. Now, don't you have the option not to roll the dice? Like you can just, I want to fail this. Is rolling the dice mandatory? Or can I just choose to fail? I think you have to roll the dice. But I just want to fail. I want to intentionally only heal or reduce the damage by 1. Horror rolls. It says require a horror roll. You always roll at least 1 die. Yeah, so you have to roll a die. All right. Let's do it. Let's see if let's try to heal for 1. I'm going to try to heal for 1 because I need 4 hit points and not guarded is what I need. So I either want 1 success or no success. You've got to be kidding me. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Oh, you can't make it up. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's that. Critical blow goes back. Well, now I have critical blow back, though. So, I guess that's what I'm doing. Focus comes back to me. Close call goes back here. I guess I'm doing critical blow. Right? Because I was going to do Furious Strike before, but, I mean, critical blow is much better. Unfortunately, the excess damage doesn't carry over if this is not... if that's not a blank. Yeah. Oh, but hang on, no, I can have my soldiers do it. Well, she's going to heal by 1, though. So the soldier's just going to take it down by 1. Yeah. If I do Furious Strike, I've only got 6. I can get 7. Which really all I would do would be the close call and the critical blow, I think. Retaliate would do 2. Which would... retaliate would take her out if I do the retaliate. Right? And then... But I don't have an attack for the next turn. Because I only have 1 tier. Oh, no, I do have an attack for the next turn. I have the soldier. He's going to give me a free attack. So I would retaliate and take her out. And then the soldier can shoot on the next turn. I'm going to do retaliate. And then that's 4, and I have 2 left. I honestly don't care about time, so I'll probably... I mean, I've got 2 close calls. If I can't succeed at this retaliate, I was going to let her hit me, but I think this works just as well. So, she's going to come in. She's going to take out that soldier. She's going to heal 1, right? She's going to hit me. I'm going to try to retaliate. We're going to roll 2 die. We need 2 successes, and I have lots of cards. So we have 1 success and a tier. All right. We're going to spend our 2 tiers to re-roll the 1. That's another tier. That did not help us. We're going to play the close call to re-roll 1. Discard 2 cards. Well, that works for me. We'll discard the 2 focuses. So that is 2 damage. 1. There we go. Oh, 2. And it's the 3 hearts. It's the 3 heart one. Like, why couldn't it be like the 1 heart one? 2, 3. Dang it. So close. All right. At least I got 1 close call left. Okay. So now it's my turn. Oh, I forgot the upkeep on her turn. This is her turn. I gotta do my upkeep. Make those fall off. Put that there. All right. My turn. I'm gonna have that 1 soldier shoot for 1. What do I do? I'm gonna have to get guards. Well, no, I kind of want it. Did I do that again? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I did. I keep adding hers to mine. 4. I'm at 4. Oh no. I healed 2, didn't I? Because I was mad that I healed 2. My max is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it. Dang it. All right. So what do I want to buy? What do I want to buy? So, see what I get back. I get my walk. I can get the ambush. I got a weak attack, and I got shorters. I think I'm just going to do the ambush, right? Because if I completely succeed the ambush, then she doesn't go anymore, and I do 2 damage. Right? Right. We're going to buy the ambush. Why not? Let me just go down here. I got ambush, and I got plenty of cards to discard. So I should have this. Bro, I don't know. It's my luck this time. My luck this time. All right. So yeah. So she's going to attack. Well, actually, before she even attacks, I'm going to ambush because it's on her turn and she's in my space, and so I'm ambushing. And so I get to roll 2 dice. 1 success. I get a tier. Spin 2 tiers. Reroll. Discard 2 cards. Doesn't even matter what 2 cards. There we have it. There we go. There we go. That is this boss. Holy cow. That was 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. All right. So let me go ahead and just do some final thoughts on this one. I don't know if I should do first impressions, final thoughts on like the expansions, like each of the different boxes. I don't think I did this on the last one, but we'll just go over it. Components are pretty much the same components. You do get these nice new tokens. So I do like that these are nice wooden tokens, but now it makes me wish every token was a nice deluxe-ified token. The one thing I wasn't a fan of, and even through playing, I wish this board was a dual layered board with the side where you could slide these in and out. I just think that would be better. I don't really care for fiddliness of these on here. That's really my only complaint about this expansion is that, right? That you've got that fiddliness. That's all. Mechanics, this one was fun and interesting, right? Because like you have so much going on with the hidden movement. So it's like a hidden movement game. You've got the soldiers where you need to upgrade them and whatnot. Now, I wasn't rescuing any of them, mainly because they really gave these 2 characters a huge negative for rescuing people, because it's kind of like, okay, you want to rescue, you want to leave them here. Now, I don't know how, of course, these girls would work on other maps where you kind of want to rescue the victims. I guess in that case, you'd be like, okay, we're just going to horror the mess out of it, get the horror all the way up, and then reset it once we get our ultimate ability and rescue more people. So maybe that's how it balances itself. The other thing was that's the 2 main mechanics, right? Is the hidden movement. All I like both of them. It's just fun. That was just fun. The hidden movement was fun. The soldiers, I think you just got to figure them out. They were fun, but I think at the same time, because of the hidden movement, I didn't know when to use them. Like I didn't do a lot of the blind attacking. But I think that's kind of the neat thing about both the mechanics is like, okay, if you want, you can try to figure out the whole path. But there is randomness, right? The dice roll. Because I thought I figured out the path with the soldiers one time and the dice roll was against me. And that's this game in general, right? It is the randomness of the card draw. There's some more Bella. It's the randomness of the dice roll. And that's what I think adds to the tension, which adds to the thematicness of the game, right? Difficulty. When I looked at the rules, I figured, okay, yeah, this one's more difficult. And I think it's just learning the new mechanics in the overhead is a little bit more than some of the other ones. There's still the little nuances in the game that I don't know. So of course I had to do rules verification and checking on stuff. So the game is not easy. This boss, I would say, seems more difficult. But again, this is only my 4th playthrough, and I kind of figured it out after a bit. So, you know, I can't say it's too more difficult. You just got to figure out those mechanical changes. Fun at 2, well, this is a solo game. It was fun at 1. I had a lot of fun. If you watch the playthrough all the way through, you see me laughing, you see me crying, you see me doing a lot of stuff. I don't know why they made the final girls have so many negative effects. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how the balancing comes in because, like I said, on this map with this monster, villain, enemy, guy, right? You can't really use the soldiers efficiently. Like I can imagine put any other one of them in this, and those soldiers would be wrecking havoc, right? Literally wrecking havoc. But at the same time, would you use this particular final girl, right? I don't know. I don't know how they figure out their balancing. No, I really don't. But yeah, some fun solo. I had fun. Thematic, it was plenty thematic. You heard me playing what was happening and like the cave in. I just killed all my squad. And this game oozes theme, and I think that's why people like it so much, is if you play into what's actually happening, you play into the bad dice rolls. Like I made a joke and said I tripped over a root earlier. That's why I lost 1 health, because I couldn't remember. I was like, why did I lose 1 health? Oh, that's right, I tripped over a root. Yeah, this game just oozes theme. The minis, of course, help with the theme. I played with the little meeples, and that's kind of my only drawback on the theme, is with the minis, I see the theme. The minis, as most people have said, are too big for the board overall. I get it. You don't want to get too small in the minis because then it's like, okay, they're just little pieces of gray plastic and that theme goes away again. I think the other detractor for me is the meeples. And I've mentioned this in unboxings and I think other things is I would like them to make the minis this size, which are the same as the minis they use when they have like extra minions or companions or like in the Shriek box. Make them that size, the size of the minis in the Shriek box. Because I would rather have them out there as victims. And then same thing with this one. If you're playing this one with the soldiers, it would be nice to have a couple more in like a generic soldiery, scientisty type outfit. Because then you could use that in this, or you could use it in the Aliens one, or you could use it in the, the subspace, the thing version, right, of the game. Because those would work very well with that. I think that'd be great. If as popular as this game is, I'm amazed some artist hasn't made those minis and has them up on Etsy. I saw some Etsy ones. I didn't care for them. It's like they took the most generic, cheaply looking, no detailed things and said, here are your victims. And then they did do one cool thing, and that's on the base. Instead of making it round, they made it a semicircle. So then you can still lay them on your card, which is cool. That's neither here nor there. That's my only thematic break. There you go, guys. That is the Green Terror. If you guys are interested in the Green Terror, it is up on Van Ryder's page. If you want to get all the goodies and minis and all that stuff, of course, Van Ryder will have their late pledge coming up for the Season 4 campaign, where you can also pick up the Season 1, 2, and 3, plus 4, and basically buy a small house for that amount. That is available to you. If you want a chance to win a copy of this in the future, and again, this will be after my all-in copy is delivered, then of course make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you know when we're giving away for Extra Life as part of our Culling for charity. Either way, guys, do that, like, subscribe, bell notification, all that YouTube stuff. Until next time, guys. Peace.